Good morning and welcome to Sadie Vintage Lady. And it is Saturday morning and me and my grandson is actually going to be on our way out to shop and look around at the yard sales and the flea markets and, see what we can find. So anyway, I did go out yesterday for a little while after work and I did find some good stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna do a quick video on what I found yesterday, and I'll probably do a video later on what I found today. I also got another group of things I found previously that I would like to put out there. So here we go. First of all, I went to CHKD. I think I mentioned that store before in my first video, but I found this, and it's a Jerusalem bag. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see this. It's a Jerusalem bag. And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, that's some beautiful beadwork. I mean, the beadwork on this is just gorgeous. And it looked like it's in new condition. I did, after I brought it home, found what I thought, but I'm not sure if that's supposed to not be there because you can't really tell because there's so much beadwork. But it's not something that you would notice unless you're going over it with a fine-tooth comb like I do. Most resellers do. So. Anyway, so while I was in the store, I noticed that the tag was actually in another language. And so I was like, I think that actually came from Jerusalem. And I think it's such a beautiful bag. And to be honest, I really think this bag is a nice bag for Christmas, like to give someone for Christmas or to wear out while you're shopping for Christmas, because it has the scene of Mary and Joseph. I believe that's Mary and Joseph, but I love it. And so I found this, and I don't know if the same person actually donated this and also donated this, but I found this as well. And it's a picture of, I believe, Jesus and Mary, I believe, because the name of it is A Flight Out of Egypt. I'm sorry, I need new glasses. It's called the Rest of the Flight from Egypt. I'm so sorry. Be patient with me. So anyway, I saw this and I don't know, it's just a beautiful picture. It does have some water damage right here. It does have some water damage. So, and it's from the National Gallery of Art, Washington, D.C. And I just think that it's such a beautiful part. And I was thinking, I was like, you know what, this would be a nice gift if you wanted to put it in the bag, the Jerusalem bag, because it actually fits very well. But you can also take this and frame it, put it in a nice frame so that the water damage doesn't show. Oh, it's to me, it's just a gorgeous picture. And it feels like it's laminated, but it's not lamination that you put over paper. But it's beautiful, and the picture is in perfect condition. The next thing that I found that you would not find in a store, anybody that knows me know I love Coach. And this is an original Coach. This is the original saddlebag. And this is in almost new condition. It doesn't even look like it's been used. Even down to the scraps. It did have, like, maybe somebody was using it for this hole right here. But other than that, perfect condition. And I know my coaches, so. So this one, when I found, I was like, oh, should I keep this for myself? Because, oh my goodness, you will not find this in a store. They don't make them like this anymore. The original saddlebags, you can put it over your shoulder, like so, because it'll still be on your hip like a saddlebag. Or what I liked about these was you can actually, well, this one you can't because the scraps don't go all the way up unless you have really big hips. But you can still put it on your hip, and you can also tie it and put it on your hips. But I will be listing this today. Everything I'm showing I will be listing today, but I'm just loving this. And I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce my muses. You know, they're in the background. You know, they got to be in every video. You see them back there? That's my ebony sister. That's my brown sister. And that's my Caucasian lady. So that's my muses, and they want to be represented. And that's right there. That's my lady. That's who I sit on there and watch TV with. So, and I do have another book bag that I ran across. I did show you one the other day that was BB, and I think I looked it up again, and I'm pretty sure it's a retired brand of that book bag. I think BB is still out there. So this is a Steve Madden. This one actually is it has some wear, but not. It actually have a little dirt on it, so I haven't actually cleaned it up yet. But I will be cleaning it up and sanitizing it. But it is a Steve Madden. It's smaller than what the baby bag was, but I'm definitely feeling it. So here you go. So my next bag, I love this bag. I was in the Goodwill, and I looked and I was like, I really like the style of that bag, and I went and picked it up, and it just felt so well made, and it is. And so I'm looking in this bag, and I'm like, wow, this bag do look familiar, but I haven't seen one in a while, you know. And I'm looking through the bag, and I'm looking, and I'm like, let me see who made it, you know. And of course, like I said, I need new glasses, so I'm gonna show you what I did. I was like, okay, let me do this. And it's a Lavenger. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a Lavenger. Brand new. These bags are hundreds of dollars. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this was $5. Actually, the lady gave it to me for $3 because once I got it up to the cashier and she was, I noticed that it had this. And I was like, oh, and she said, oh, I'll give it to you for $3. Because actually this is real leather. So this is really, I don't even consider that, because when you have something that's real, sometimes when it's a little worn, to me it just shows the beauty of how well made it is, because it's not torn up. It just looked like whoever had this bag probably had something heavy in it, and so they were traveling with it, and they were sitting it down, or they was, you know, dragging it along or whatever. But that's the only thing that I've seen on this bag. The other side is worn, but it's leather. And I'm just saying, this is a beautiful bag. I almost don't want to get rid of it, because this is like a fall bag. And you put on your little nice brown leather, you know what I'm saying, and put your little computer in this and walk out, and you in style. So it will be on my Facebook page. I don't know why I keep saying Facebook page. eBay. I think it's because I was selling on Facebook Marketplace for so long. So I apologize for that. It's eBay. It's Sadie Vintage Lady. Please subscribe and please share. Thank you. So I'm almost at the end, because we do definitely have to get out of here. But I'm going to tell you that I am a spiritual woman. I'm from South Carolina, in the area of Gullah and Geechee people. So if you see me say something that don't sound exactly right, it's probably because I can't say it exactly right. You know, I'm one of those people that still call Amazon Amazon. I have to think about it before I actually say it. But you know, that region is such a beautiful region, and I've been studying and reading up on it. And Gullah is from parts of Florida all the way down to South Carolina, and we're deep South Carolina, Luray, South Carolina. I don't even think we're on the map, but it's in the Columbia, Hampton part of South Carolina, and it's like an hour away from Savannah, Georgia, I believe. But that's where my voice came from, and I'm very proud of it now that I know the history behind it. And then I found out that Geechee people are actually a language of the Caucasian people that actually are from Charleston. So I'm thinking my voice is probably Gala and Geechee because we interacted with the people that are Geechee and Gullah, and you know, and it just got intertwined by the time I came along in 1968. So, you know, sometimes I can hear it and I'm like, oh, but I have grown to be very proud of it because I'm a proud Gullah woman. I'm a Southern gal. So, in saying that, I have started to meditate. Right before I started this channel, and I started meditating, and I was just like, you know, I'm really into it. I have a little space that I meditate in and get quiet in. And when I went into Goodwill, I saw this. And I was like, you know, I'm going to buy this. The box is torn, but it is a San Miguel original design Metro Reed Garden. And I've seen these before. They're not super expensive, but his designs, to my knowledge, he's always trying to do a original design. But I have not seen one that's up on like a little table. It's always like maybe a plate or a charger looking plate. But this one is up on a table. It has two, I don't know if you can see it, but I will be posting pictures up. It has two candles, and then it has a reed in the middle. And I'm just looking at this in the store, and it was $6.25, and I was like, you know what? Someone may need this, you know, to just create you a little corner, you know, light your candles, smell the reed, quiet your mind. You know, it's good for your soul, it's good for your body, it's good for your connection with your Lord. So I will be putting this on my eBay page there. I said it, I did it right. So anyway, I just wanted to have a little video today and just, you know, talk to you, and I'm hoping that you're watching, I'm hoping that you're subscribing, and I definitely hoping that you're sharing, and have a blessed and wonderful weekend. I will see you later on today.